Hello everyone. Today I wanted to jump on and talk about how can you tell if God is calling you to be a motivational speaker, preach his word, inspire his people. How can you tell? Some people may think that you have to have a certain type of level of education, or you may need to look a certain way, dress a certain way, speak a certain way. You may need to be perfect. Maybe come from the home of a pastor, or grew up in church your whole life and sat on the front row and you just were there like all the time, every Sunday. When God calls you, well, I'm going to speak for myself because I can't speak about how he called everybody else, but how he called me. And I just know that before I get into that, let me just say this. The Lord calls the broken, the willing, and the humble. Okay? If you're broken by life, things that are just going on and just you're broken, he'll call you. If you're willing, okay? Willing, you may have it together. Who knows what willing can be, but if you're willing, he'll call you. And if you are humble, the Lord will call you. Okay? He will call you. Now, the thing is, you have to listen for the call. And the Lord calls a lot of people. The Lord calls a lot of people. That's why it says, his word says, many are called. Many are called, but few are chosen. He calls a lot of people. He do. But sometimes you live, some people when they're living in the world, you lost in the sauce, you live in your life and you just caught up. And you know you have a special call on your life. For instance, look at Kashawn. Kashawn has a calling. People may not think that, but she does. She has a calling. And right now she's trying to figure things out. You know? So he said, many are called, but few are chosen. But the thing is, will she answer the call and change her life totally? That's the thing right there. Will you answer the call? So many are called, but few are chosen. Some people think that you have to be perfect to speak about God, perfect to read scriptures to people, and you don't. God's not looking for perfection. He's not looking for that. God, he'll protect you. He's not saying I'm looking for perfection. He's saying I will protect you. He'll call you and protect you. He's not saying perfection when he calls you. Okay, so that's what I had to learn. I was trying to, because I knew that the Lord was calling me to do something for him. I just didn't know what it was. And I wanted to be perfect. I wanted everything to be right in my life. I wanted to, be done with some things. And I was trying to do it on my own. But what I didn't realize was, what I was trying to do on my own, to fix on my own, to make perfect on my own, all I had to do was start taking steps toward Jesus. And he was going to begin to break those things away from me. Because I'm walking toward him. The more you walk toward him, the more negative things leave your life. The more bad things leave your life. Addictions, bad behaviors, this bad character, bad things that you picked up along the way. Those things fall off when you start walking toward the Lord. And he doesn't do it right away. You have to understand, it's not right away. It's not right away that you may stop cussing. It's not right away that you may stop drinking. It's not right away that you may stop fornicating. It's not right away. But you will begin to stop doing those things eventually. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I'm a living witness. Not only am I a living witness, my family is a witness to me of what he's done in my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know. It's more than just, I'm doing more than just talking. I'm really like giving a testimony here, on top of sharing a message that the Lord will change you. He'll change your ways. And you, every now and again, you may relapse. Like for instance, cussing. You may relapse and go back into that. That's when the Lord is pulling on you, tugging on your string, telling you, okay, hey, time to start fast. You got to go back into a fast and get that off you, because the spirit probably came on you from someone who you were talking to, and they probably was using a lot of bad language. That spirit, it jumps. And then as far as fornicating, that he'll deliver you from that. He'll deliver you from a lot of things. He will. So the message today is basically that when the Lord calls you, he's not expecting you to come perfect. I didn't even want to go to church, y'all. I did not want to go to church. If I wasn't perfect, I didn't want to go to church. I wanted to be perfect before I went to church. And I said to myself, wait a minute, I ain't gonna never get myself perfect. And I think that was my excuse not to go to church, because I wanted to be perfect when I went. But the church is a hospital. That's where you go to get healed. You're supposed to be able to get healed there. So you don't have to be perfect to go to church. You don't have to wait to get perfect first. Just go to church as you are. Okay? So I just want to jump on and just share that message that You know, when God calls you, you don't have to be perfect. He's not calling for a perfect person. He's calling for the willing, the broken, and the humble. And he protects you in the calling. Okay? All you have to do is just answer the call, which means turn your back on the world. Turn your back on the world, worldly ways, and just start walking toward him. And when you do that, he'll protect you, like he said, period. Okay? So I hope that message helps someone. Talk to you soon. Bye. To the next message.